This video contains speculation, rumors, and public discussion only. Nothing is stated as fact, and all commentary is for entertainment purposes.
Nicole Kidman has always been that girl in Hollywood. Award-winning, respected, booked, busy. But fans noticed something strange over the years. Early in her career, Nicole wasn't scared to go there. Bold roles, risky scenes, raw performances. Then she gets with Keith Urban, and suddenly things shift. The roles change, the edge gets softer. The sexier scripts quietly passed on. At least, that's what some fans believe. Online chatter started picking up heavy when Nicole recently popped out in projects that had people clutching pearls. Intimate scenes, dark storylines, bold choices. Folks were like, wait, where has this Nicole been? And that's when whispers started spreading that Keith allegedly wasn't feeling her doing explicit or sexual roles while they were married. Not yelling, not public drama, just quiet pressure. The kind that doesn't make headlines, but still controls the room. Some fans claim Keith always wanted that wholesome country wife image, the elegant actress, the polished mom, the supportive partner standing by his side while he toured, recorded, and lived his rock star country dream. And allegedly, certain scripts didn't fit that picture, so Nicole would pass or delay or tweak roles to be less intense. Again, that's what people online are saying, not confirmed facts. But here's where things get interesting. Insiders allegedly claim Nicole didn't fight it at first. She was deep in love. She was protecting the marriage. She didn't want headlines saying her husband was uncomfortable. So she played the game. She stayed classy, she stayed quiet, and for a long time, fans bought into that perfect couple story. But behind closed doors, rumors say resentment slowly built up. Because imagine being one of the most respected actresses alive and feeling like you gotta dim your light so your man stays comfortable. Some fans believe Nicole felt boxed in, not by contracts, not by Hollywood, but by Now let's be clear, acting is acting, but not everybody can separate fantasy from real life. And some insiders allegedly said Keith wasn't always okay with watching his wife be desired on screen by millions. So instead of blowing up publicly, things were handled privately. Scripts discussed at home, boundaries set, choices influenced. Again, this is all alleged, but the pattern is what has people talking. Because now that Nicole seems fully back in her bold era, the marriage appears to be done. No big messy scandal, no cheating headlines, just quiet distance and separate paths. And fans are saying that says everything. Social media reactions have been wild. Some fans are cheering Nicole on, saying she finally looks free, glowing, and fearless again. Others are dragging Keith, accusing him of trying to control her image and career. Then there are those defending him, saying marriage is about compromise and people are reaching, but the speculation isn't slowing down. Old interviews are getting pulled up, old red carpet moments are being reanalyzed, fans are pointing out times Nicole downplayed her work or shifted answers when asked about certain roles. Some believe those were signs she was holding back more than she wanted to admit. And let's not forget, Hollywood is political. If a powerful actress quietly turns down certain scripts for years, nobody questions it. They just move on. But once she starts saying yes again, that's when the whispers get loud. One insider rumor claims Nicole had a list of roles she avoided while married, and once the relationship cooled off, she felt comfortable revisiting that side of her artistry. That's not confirmed, but fans say the timing feels too perfect to ignore. And here's the real gag. Nicole has not denied any of it. No strong statements, no shutdowns, just silence and work. Lots of work, which to the internet speaks volumes. Keith, on the other hand, has also stayed quiet. No public complaints, no praise, no shade, just distance. And when two people say nothing while rumors explode, people assume there's truth somewhere in the middle. Fans are now asking what might happen next. Will Nicole go even further with her roles? Will she finally speak her truth in an interview? Will Keith break his silence? Or will this stay one of those Hollywood situations where everyone knows, but nobody officially confirms? Either way, one thing is clear. Nicole Kidman is no longer playing small. She's taking roles that get people uncomfortable, talking, and watching. And whether Keith was holding her back or not, the internet believes she's finally moving with zero restrictions. And if this is only the beginning, Hollywood might not be ready for what Nicole does next.
Because after weeks of silence, after Nicole officially filed for divorce, Keith's first big public appearance wasn't glamorous, wasn't confident, and definitely wasn't the glowing post-breakup comeback people expected. Instead, he showed up yawning, exhausted, and bundled in an outfit that looked more airport zombie than global superstar. And that's when the whispers started. The rumors, the speculation, the talk that Keith Urban might be going through a major appearance downgrade and maybe even a private emotional spiral after losing the woman he once called his soulmate. Remember, this video contains speculation, rumors, and public discussion only. Nothing is stated as fact, and all commentary is for entertainment purposes. So let's get into it, because the images alone had the internet in a chokehold. Keith, 58, stepping off a plane in Los Angeles with slumped shoulders, sunglasses hiding what fans believe looked like tired eyes, and hands shoved so deep in his track pants it screamed, "Don't talk to me." People weren't used to this version of him. He wasn't the polished red carpet husband standing tall beside Nicole. He wasn't the fitted jacket, neat hair, photo-perfect performer. He wasn't glowing, smiling, or looking like he could charm a stadium. He looked drained, and some fans said they barely recognized him. But the real shock? The body language chatter that exploded online. A well-known analyst claimed his whole vibe screamed low mood, loss of confidence, and something deeper behind the scenes. Fans latched on to one detail: the yawning. A huge, open-mouthed yawn he didn't even try to hide. People joked that the man is tired, but others wondered if this wasn't just physical exhaustion, but emotional exhaustion too. Some gossip accounts said it looked like he had months of stress written all over him. And here's where things get messy, because insiders are allegedly saying Keith is already wondering if he made a huge mistake letting his marriage slip through his fingers. Rumors online say the breakup hit him harder than anyone realized. While he's been moving nonstop, wrapping up his High and Alive world tour, whispers claim that once the applause faded and the lights went down, Keith started feeling the emptiness in a way he didn't expect. One insider allegedly said he's exhausted, isolated, and looking at a future he never imagined. Another rumor says he's realizing that no matter how big his tours were, they didn't protect him from the silence waiting backstage. And fans noticed something else. This was the couple's first Thanksgiving apart since they married in 2006. People online pointed out how unusual it was for Keith and Nicole to skip holiday family posts or sweet seasonal moments. Instead, total radio silence. And to the fandom, that silence was loud. Online gossip pages started circulating a theory that Keith's appearance wasn't just about stress, but regret. The word regret kept popping up everywhere. Some fans believe the quieter, more private Keith is struggling to adjust without Nicole's presence. Not the Hollywood glam, not the red carpets, but her, the person, his best friend, as he always called her in interviews. And the way he looked stepping off that plane only fueled the theory more.